I'm real excited to see what computer guy's hired here. I hope he ain't gone crazy, got us tied into any big contracts. The aim here's to level up, phase 1 working grass and silage, and at the end, getting ourselves into that sweet gold. Well, I could have put all my chips on the table on a JCB. That boy does love a Fendt, but there ain't nothing he loves more than a JCB fast track. That ain't a bad choice out here. Got a lot of ground to cover. Need to make sure we can move over the land as quick as possible. Well, let's see what else he's hired here. What did I just say just now? I hope he ain't gone crazy. We need a mower, we need a windrower, and a baler, and yet he's gonna pick up the very old master. My lord, that's a huge piece of machinery. I don't even know what it does. I presume it's gonna bale, do everything we need, all in one bit of kit. Well, you know what? Beans, it's just me out here right now. If this makes life a bit easier for a solo venture, this might not be a bad choice at all. Now, this is a tasty mower, the Samaz KDD. I was looking at this in a magazine the other day. This little lady right here, she's got a built-in windrower. We ain't gonna need to go around with a rake after. Whole thing happens with one pass. I gotta say, computer guy's been thinking this time round. He's been finally using that noodle of his. Oh yeah, there's a nice Pottinger forage harvester. The Jumbo Combi line. Now she ain't as big as the wagon we got back down in the valley, but she ain't far off. But last but not least, the obvious, a bale wagon. As I take a look around here, I gotta say one thing. Everything's mighty big. I hope that JCB's up to the job. Hey there, my pretty lady. I hope you gave my friend a good deal on all this. We're pretty much your major customers around here. You gotta look after us. You still ain't got much to say there. Don't worry, I ain't here to put no pressure on. I'm just gonna pick up all this gear now. I'll be back and forth throughout the day. You want to flash me a smile or give me a wave, that's all right with me. That's everything out of your hair now. I don't suppose you could do me a little favor. If I give you the keys to my truck, could you follow on behind? Saves me having to hoof it all the way back here just to pick her up again. I could even show you where I live. You know, if if you wanted to see. I'm glad I managed to persuade her to give me a hand. Life out here on your own can get pretty lonely. Well, I best give her a lift back to the store. Gives me the chance to get to know her. There'd better be some sort of manual with this. It ain't like nothing I've ever used before. My other concern is whether or not our little beast over there's got the power to run any of this stuff. Suppose I might as well give it a try. Well, what do you know? She seems to work okay. Right, I just gotta wrap my head around these controls here. Got a little camera up there as well. I think the idea is you go and mow your field, you pick up the grass, and then you pretty much just dump it in the back and it spits out a bale out the front. Looks like I got control over pretty much everything here. Yeah, that folds her back up again. Let's see if I can't turn her on. I think that old tractor's got enough horsepower to run this damn thing. That's a solid win in my book. Well, that being the case, I think I'll best get myself in the JCB over there and get on with some mowing. I ain't really got a plan. I can mow pretty much anywhere I like. Might as well just start here, see how I get on. Well, I gotta give it to him. The fast track and the Samaz mowers, they're a match made in heaven. Yeah, that ain't bad. I got a nice loop here. I can just spin round, do some spirals, pick it all up with the forager, whack it in the back of the big blue whale over there. we'll have bales of silage before we can click our fingers. Now that ain't a bad job at all. I really love that JCB. Great choice there, computer guy. I ain't gonna lay it on thick, but I will tell him he did a good job there. The wagon's full. Now it's time to see if I can't get that big blue beast working. Come on, girl. You can do it. Okay, so I gotta press this one here, get things going. Oh, that sounds good. Well, look at that. First bale straight off the back. I'll best get this one moved out the way. Well, that's working a real treat. I gotta give it to him. Computer guy's really hit the jackpot this time. We got acres and acres of land, and I've crammed everything into this little spot right here. I'm so used to working in Europe where things are tight, gotta get used to the space out here. Yeah, I think we're gonna make it real big out here. We ain't got a lot of time, but there's plenty of grass and trees, and if we do manage to get ourselves onto the gold, then man, there's money to be made right there.